There was no judgment or ridicule. I was the victim, and they wanted me to be safe. That's what Hope Crisis Center is all about, keeping people safe. This is Carrie. She's been an advocate at Hope Crisis Center for over a decade. She can tell us a little bit more about what Hope Crisis Center does. How long have you been working at Hope Crisis Center?
I have been with Hope Crisis Center for 13 years. Hope Crisis Center is a free and confidential program, and what's unique about us is that we are here for the victim, solely for the victim. We're here to listen to them. We are here to to be non-judgmental towards them, and I guess one of the other important things is that we're here for their safety. Yes, I would say shelter is one of the most important resources that we can offer victims, and I think if we weren't able to offer that, it would lead to continued abuse, and it would also lead to homelessness.
Mm-hmm. Without resources like Hope Crisis Center, survivors are often forced to choose between abuse and homelessness. The availability of shelter is crucial for safety and helps bridge the gap for survivors fleeing abusive relationships. Hope Crisis Center shelters mostly in hotels, and unfortunately, there's a hotel shortage in our southernmost counties, which can make sheltering some people tricky or even impossible if being housed in a different community isn't a viable option. This is Carmen. She's been our executive director for a really long time. Let's ask her what we're doing about this problem.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about the Building Hope campaign.
So the Building Hope campaign is a rigorous attempt at raising a large amount of money in a short period of time to meet our new office and shelter space located here in Fairbury. The previous owners of the building were longtime volunteers of our organization, and they were very excited about our vision and dream of this building becoming office space and shelter, safe shelter for our program.
Let's go check out these shelters that everyone's talking about. This is Mindy. She's been our program manager for 8 years. She's gonna show us around.
So this is our first shelter. This is a smaller apartment style shelter, which would be ideal for an adult or an adult with one child to stay in.
Okay. So where are we now?
So this is our second apartment style shelter, and this location would be much more suited for an adult with multiple children, since we have bunk beds and we have a crib, and we also have a bedroom for an adult to stay in as well.
Okay. The Building Hope Capital Campaign for Safe Shelter not only supports our office space, but 2 permanent shelter apartments, which ensures that shelter is always available in our southernmost shortage counties. But there's still some things we need before we can get it up and running.
We're still needing some items for our shelter, which if you give to our Building Hope campaign, then those dollars go to us getting some items that we're in need of. We're still needing some light fixtures, definitely. We're still needing some ceiling tiles as well. We're still needing a mattress for one of the shelter locations. And then we're wanting to replace all the windows and screens throughout in order to make the shelter safe for any victims staying here.
If you'd like to support survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault in your community, consider donating during Big Give Gage, a 24-hour time of giving on September 10, 2020. All proceeds donated to Hope Crisis Center during Big Give Gage go toward our Building Hope Capital Campaign for Safe Shelter. Last year, we raised over $5,000, and we hope to top that in 2020.
So this year we're hoping to meet or exceed our $5,000 goal with help from donors just like you.
Awesome. And how do people donate for Big Give Gage?
There's easy to donate. The best way to do it is online, which on Thursday, September 10th, you can go to biggivegage.org and donate online to Hope Crisis Center. There'll also be 2 in-person donation sites. One will be at Vintage Venue as well as the Indian Creek Mall, and some of our staff will be at both of those locations throughout the day.
I was not equipped to go through this alone. Your expressions of confidence and encouragement have helped me in restoring my self-esteem during this very difficult time. I feel like myself again, and now I don't have so much holding me back from my dreams. Advocates at Hope Crisis Center make sure that no one has to go through it alone. The availability of resources and support makes safety, healing, and dreams possible for individuals and families fleeing from violence. And the Building Hope campaign ensures that shelter is always available, even when hotel rooms are not. We hope that you'll join us on September 10th for Big Give Gage as we get to work on building hope.